Hi guys, this is Oriana, and I have been reading a book about spirituality recently. This is not Buddhism Without Beliefs. No, I finished that book and sent it back to the library because I do have a couple of books that are overdue at this point, and I really need to get those back. So I drove it back to the library the other day, and one book at a time, right? Can only read so much when you have work and life, but you gotta find those extra 5 minutes in between. You are in charge of your own destiny. You make what happens in your life a reality, and if you say you don't have time to do something, that is just negativity. You're pessimistically saying that you have no time. Maybe you don't have any time. Maybe you are busy. Maybe there is a lot on your plate that day. But at the same time, when I say I have no time to do anything, I think back and I look inside myself and I ask, do I really not have time? Can I spare 5 minutes? Or, you accumulate those couple of minutes, and it's kind of like how if you save pennies, the dollars make up for themselves, When you save seconds, the minutes start adding up, and then hours start adding up, and you finally realize that you did have time. So, I'm gonna take a positive outlook, positive reach, and say that today I do have time. And I did have to babysit today, but she found that she doesn't actually have to go to work, so I won't be babysitting today, and that does free up a lot of my time. And I'm thinking, what do I want to do with that time? And I realized that there have been a couple of people that I said I would get together with when I have free time, and you know what? Now is the perfect time to get together with them because I have the rest of the day. And like I said, the seconds start adding up, and minutes start adding up, and hours start adding up. That goes both ways. If you say you have a lot of time and you go off and do something, say you go grab lunch, or you go read, or you go for a walk, those seconds start adding up, minutes start adding up, hours start adding up, and then you realize you don't have time to do what you originally set out to do. So, you have to think both ways, that you can either have too much time or you can have not enough time. You can set out to do what you want to do during the day, but just make sure that those seconds and those minutes that you've added up are worth it. Make sure that they are spent in the best possible way, because time is precious. And it's, in a way, unmeasurable, because no one knows how much time they have. You never know when you're going to be breathing your last breath, or when your family member is going to be bringing someone new into the family and starting time all over again. A new time. You know, we have all of this time, and we need to take it and take it for what it is. We need to understand that we're not going to always have this time to do the little things, like going for a walk or reading a book or playing with your dog. We don't have all of the time in the world. We have all of the time that is given to us. And that's all we can ask for. But just make the most of your time and live like you've dreamed of living. Make every day a miracle, because it is a miracle. It's a miracle that you're alive, that the person next to you is alive. We're surrounded by life, trees, plants, animals, living. We are surrounded by an enormous amount of energy. We need to take it for what it is and make the most of it. You know, it's a little bit of a rant, but I guess all I'm just trying to say is if you make the most of your time, then you'll realize that you've had more time than you'd realize and that you could hope for. And making the most of it is vital to living.